Hello and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. I want to work on this little area. So I like to put a couple little gardens in here. Like that. Get the hoe out. Make a seating area.
Once upon a time, there was a boy with a strange scar on his forehead.
I need to put one more. I always leave that open. I don't want to block everybody's walking. Campfire. What to do here? We could put the bell post.
You don't need to clean yourself. The fact that you did something for the king doesn't mean you're better than the rest of us.
Okay. If you say so. Birdhouse. I guess we could put that right in the corner. What about this corner? No. There's grass growing in our field. We're not going to get a whole lot planted in here. Except that one. Hopefully they'll come and plant these, fertilize them. This space seems empty. Oh, I don't want to put traps or containers. Firewood there for the fireplace or the campfire. Can we put weapons in it? Oh, that's the pillar of the mountain.
The worst thing about this time of year.
Oh, somebody's come and done some work. One of the dares is kill 3 wolves with arrows in one fight. And we have wolves over here. I see 1, 2. And we got another one here. Oh, right there. New crest unlocked. It has to be in the same fight. I tried this probably 5 or 6 times. This is the first time it's worked. Because I shot them from a distance, but they weren't actually all engaged in the fight. I think the first time I tried, I came here, killed the 2 on this end, but the 1 wolf was over chasing the deer. I killed it, but it didn't count. Let's decorate our house a bit. 89 and 78. Wasn't there a candle above the door? Let's change our door. Wish there was a way we could see the door better. Door. Decorated door. And the wall, got the hanging lantern. Right there. We did the color. I had to go buy dandelions. Okay, she's at 90. Buy Got lots of money. That must include what's in the warehouse because there's no way I have $56,000. Where did that go? Goes over there. That's a different one. Yeah, that's different. That's right above us. Let's put the lantern. Oh, we need thistles. One more slot. Let's put the straw over here. Oh, lights on. Let's put that away. Window. Can we make different colored curtains, I wonder? I thought there were shutters. Do I have to do shutters from the outside, maybe? Oh, there it is. I got no windows back here. How come they do not open? Be outside to open them? Oh, I gotta hold it. Ah. There we go. Got some fresh air in. So she's at 93. So what if we painted more? We did all that and we didn't gained what, 4? So painting more didn't seem to do anything. This side's done. Still just 93. let's grab a gift for the boy. Can we give him Breathtaker? Let's give him a rabbit. Two births. More children for the village.
Hi.
Got you something? A rabbit. 45.
Bye-bye.
I think we've given him a gift for every season.
Hello there, dear.
She's still at
Good luck.
99 and 93 mood. What if we painted one of these walls? If we painted the inside, does that... Did that help? No. So painting the wall inside doesn't do anything. Good to know. We are in Ostoya, and there are 2 quests for villagers here.
Hail, friend.
How is your day going? Bad as always. As if swarms of mosquitoes and crazy husband weren't enough. Now I have to deal with someone littering near the lake. That's just unacceptable. Calm down, what kind of litter? Some jerk has left a basket and some stupid piece of parchment next to it. What does he think this is? A garbage dump? Don't worry, I'll deal with it. Drink some herbal brew and take a breath. You're overreacting. I'll go take a look. You're lucky that I pick up every piece of trash I find and store it forever somewhere. On my way. I will deal with it. And let's...
How do you do?
There isn't a better place than Ostoya. I can tell there's something you'd like to speak to me about. Am I right? You're very observant of you. I need some assistance with a delicate matter. You have won the trust of our people. I regard you as someone incredibly helpful and accommodating. That's more than enough for me to entrust you with this important task. It's no big deal. I'm always willing to help. It's nice to hear, but I think you overestimate my merits. What's the problem? What is it this time? It better be worth my effort. No big deal. I knew you'd live up to your reputation. The case caused us many sleepless nights, and believe me, living in Ostoya, there are rarely any reasons to worry. Our village elections for the new warden are planned to be held soon. I myself serve as the master of ceremonies, who cares that everything goes according to plan. This event will be significant since, for the first time, there are 2 candidates for the seat. Isn't that what elections are all about? A circumstance like this has never happened in my lifetime. It already arouses great interest among the villagers, and my own excitement is no different from theirs. There's just one tiny problem that hinders our preparations. If I may, I want you to explain the specifics in a more secluded place. Would you please follow me? I'm due to meet my brother, the current warden of our peaceful asylum. I'm already excited. Sure, let's go. Just cut the drama and lead on. I'm already excited. I didn't realize there was text at the bottom. Greetings. I talked with your brother. You wanted to see me? Ah, I can see Bronimir completed his task flawlessly. My younger brother was to find a suitable person who could solve our problem, which has been a real thorn in the side recently. As the warden of this village, I thank you for answering our call. This island is Miss Lidar's home and hermitage. The young fisherman is my unexpected rival in the upcoming elections. The thing is, the man went missing some time ago. He'd been acting strangely, often leaving our settlement until he vanished completely. Our rules state that the voting cannot be held if any of the candidates are unavailable. Only when he's found alive or confirmed dead will we be able to continue our ceremony. This is why I need someone with a fresh look and a sober mind. What about the villagers? Weren't they able to help? You see, I can't count on locals. They are busy with their own chores, and believe me, the village's atmosphere doesn't encourage them to be more productive than they need to be. Besides, an outsider will surely be more observant in spotting things than we might omit. I'm sure you will leave no stone unturned. This island must be scoured for answers. I need to learn what Miss Lidar was up to. Can I count on you? I can look around for some clues. Always. Grr, fine. I'll look around for clues. A clue over here somewhere. Is he floating in the lake? Some perch. What's this here? Mysterious note. You notice a piece of parchment just laying inconspicuously on the ground. Read the note. Strange note reads as follows. Bring fish, roaches, the small ones, put in basket, polite. 3 = 5. Analyze the page more deeply. It's not only worded in a weird, unusual way, but also written as if someone was trying to hold the quill with their mouth. The letters are scribbled in a sloppy manner, and the ink is scattered everywhere. Couldn't have been work of an adult. Most likely it's a child's doing, a very young one. Keep the note and leave the scene. So they wanted roach. Find the youngest child in Ostoya.
What can I do for you?
Big fish, small fish. How is your practice with fishing? Lee's praw is fine. Maybe he's a bit smelly, but it doesn't matter because he's got so much knowledge about fish. I want to be as good as him one day, but definitely not as old and grumpy. Keep it up.
Bye.
So this one is much younger. Milowit. Hi there, little buddy. How's your day going? My day? It's okay. I wanted to splash in the lake. I couldn't find my towel. I never use one. In fact, I don't even take my clothes off most of the time. Oh, that's not good. One should always know where the towels is. Why? That's just basic survival. Yikes, I didn't know. I need to find it. You better do. Anyway, I want to ask you about this letter. Did you write it? Aw, thank you, mister. For what? I was thinking I could know how to write. People say I can't even walk normally. That's nice. I guess I was wrong. Don't worry. I'd far rather be happy than right. It's actually a pretty wise thing to say. Before you go looking for your letter, can you help me with something? What do you need? I want to learn to fly. Good luck. I could pick you up and throw you in the water. Then you could learn to swim also. Everybody says so. I do believe in it. People can fly, they just don't know how. I think I do, though. You just have to throw yourself to the ground and then miss, just like clouds are doing. You think the clouds are flying? The clouds hang in the sky in much the same way as stones don't. That's not, I mean, what? Never mind. Don't you want to try, or want a toy or something? Yes, a toy will do. There's a man in the town who sells wooden figurines. I want a bear. Bears are the best. Fine, I'll get you a bear. You wanted that bear all along, didn't you? I'll get you the bear. A man in town that sells... That's the fisherman. I see the seamstress on here. That's the kid. I don't recall anybody selling a bear in town. Or figurines, maybe. No, there's a farmer.
Hello there.
No bears here.
Price is so low, you'd take care.
I'll have to go get him a bear, I guess. I went to Piastovia and got a bear. Did you get it? Woodland bear for one clever boy. Yippee! These toys are the best. Must be made by someone who loves children, and the bear is the bestest of the best. Thank you so much. No problem. The pleasure is mine. It wasn't cheap, you know. You owe me a favor now. No problem. About your letter. What are you going to do with it now? I don't have any more leads, so I guess I'll just do what it says and see. That's exciting. I'm going to play with my bear, but first I need to drink Mummy's juice. It's the worst. Why is that? Because it doesn't taste like real juice. Actually, it tastes almost, but not quite, entirely unlike juice. Do what your mother tells you. I'm sure it's harmless. Well, mostly harmless. Drink up. The world's about to end. It's mostly harmless. I'm not going to tell them the world's going to end. Put 30 roach in the basket. Holy. I hope this fisherman's got a lot.
Hello.
Oh, he's got 34.
Best goods in the valley. Good luck.
Oh, roof was in the way. Put collected fish inside. Empty wicker basket right in front of you. You fill up the container to the brim with a bunch of fresh roach. Step aside. Wait for next season. Oh, we had another. Take a look at the food containers next to storage. You notice a heap of bundles, baskets, and packets. The smell is so intense that it irritates your nose. You start to grasp the air through your mouth, but it's no different. The awful scent is all over your tongue. Try to concentrate on the smell. You inhale the scent, but give up after a while. There's no point in tormenting yourself anymore. The containers are filled with various types of food, dried meat, vegetables, fruits, and fish. The latter dominate the collection, but most of them are already spoiled. You notice this amount of food could feed a small army, but someone left it unattended. Oh, I can just take that? And they don't even get mad at me? Wood barrels and a chest stand right before you. Some of them are tightly closed. You cannot see what's inside from this angle. Peek inside and see what's hidden beneath the lids. Some containers are already tightly and meticulously filled with sharp arrows and bolts. It seems that the arming has not yet been finished, since there is still some space in the barrels. You wonder why the fisherman would arm himself like that. Maybe he made some enemies recently. Step aside. We got a wood pile. A large amount of firewood is piled up behind the fisherman's house. It would be hard not to notice, even for the most absent-minded individual. Make a rough estimate of the amount. You realize that there's more than enough to keep him warm for the whole winter, if not longer. It looks as if Misladar was preparing for a siege of some kind. It is puzzling for you, since the village is known to be a very peaceful and serene place. The scene looks as if the fisherman was afraid of getting stranded on this island. Strange green stones. Come across strange looking stones, most of which are gathered in large baskets, but some lay around on the wooden pier. Take a closer look at them. The stone is green, with a patchy structure and sharp edges. The visible pickaxe markings on the rock fragments indicate that they were taken from a bigger nugget. There aren't many rocks of this color or properties nearby. They must have been brought from another place. We assume that these are the voting stones mentioned by Bronimir on your way here. Some of these stones have already been carved. A symbol of a fish is clearly visible. Judging by the mess around, someone hastily quit the job and left it as it is. You also notice that the number of voting stones clearly surpasses the number of villagers. Someone must have been obsessed with finding perfect stones. Are you finished? I looked around the island. Finally, what did you learn? It seems that Misladar is gathering resources related to survival. I saw that he was gathering a sizable arsenal of weapons. Does he have enemies? Maybe his odd behavior was related to these green stones. Gathering resources. The young man has always been a bit odd. He has a tendency to go to extremes whenever he finds a new job or occupation, forgetting about the real world around him. This time, he took it too far. It's almost like he expected a deadly plague to come and decimate us. We have no shortage of supplies. Our people are properly nourished, and their homes are always warm. We evenly distribute food and firewood. I'm not sure why Misladar would decide to abandon that practice. I saw he was gathering a sizable arsenal of weapons. That's nonsense. We are a peaceful community. We have no quarrel with anyone. Besides, there is nothing valuable in our settlement. We produce only as much as we need to consume. Why would we bother doing more anyway? Ostoria is not attractive for any looters, so I'm confident we're safe. Maybe his odd behavior is related to the green stones. Those damn green stone rocks again. Who knows what was going on through his head when he brought us his own voting stones. We never had to choose between more than one candidate. Why mess with something that works fine? I hear from people that they can't sleep, work, or that they even lose appetite because they can't decide who to vote for. That's all I learned. I'm not surprised that he has recently drawn much attention. I need to bring harmony to our society again. Some are concerned that something bad is about to happen. We can't have people questioning our customs and way of life. I've even heard that it was I who was responsible for Miss Ladar's disappearance out of fear of losing the title. That's bollocks. I would never do that. Only he who excuses himself accuses himself. Pick your words carefully. Don't bother with rumors. People talk nonsense all the time. Yes, they definitely talk nonsense. You're right. I'm sorry for losing my temper for a while. I'm worried that in these circumstances, not everyone will be honest with me. That's where I need you. Speak with Miss Ladar's neighbors. If someone had seen something, it must have been one of them. Bring the man or any trace of him back. I will see what can be done. No promises. Don't worry, Lubomir. I'll do my best to help. All right, gotta talk to Caesar. How do you do? I wonder if you know anything about Miss Ladar's disappearance. Did you notice anything suspicious? Ah, yes, the fisherman seemed to act a bit strange lately. He's known to get caught up in his chores and bring them to the next level, just like his fishing. Once he decided to become a builder and constructed a storage on his island. Then he tried to cultivate a small plot of land. The thing is, he always limited his activity to his little islet. You know, Miss Ladar is a reclusive type, so I was taken aback when not long ago he started leaving his hermitage and even the village for longer periods of time. The young man started bringing various types of resources to his place. He turned it into a crazy hoarder. I've just seen the heaps of materials. That's a lot of hefting. It started just before he offered his name for the elections. When the shock and uproar regarding his decision died down, Miss Ladar started gaining followers. I'm not surprised, since anyone who proposes to do anything in this sluggish and lazy village gains attention and recognition right away. Never take action if someone else could take it on your behalf. That's the way of life here. I think he's got the chance to win his diligence if he's back. I don't know much because I rarely leave the pier, but Miss Ladar often passes my place. He then usually vanishes between Lubomir's house and the bridge. May have gone south. That's more than I expected, Buell.
My favorite activity.
What do you need? I'm looking into Miss Ladar's disappearance. Have you noticed anything strange about your neighbor? Don't even get me started on this weirdo. Miss Ladar's bad influence made my husband, Gnaiwoko, lose his mind. He and the lost fisherman weren't best friends, but working as a storage caretaker, my husband used to chat with Miss Ladar from time to time. Do you know what they were talking about? Since the fisherman started acting odd, he has been reportedly banging on about some bandit threat. He's useless now. Oh, how I miss the time with my husband. Was no talker and no bold thinker. He's so annoying now that I can barely stand his company. Please don't bring it up with him under any circumstances. He has just calmed down. I don't know about Miss Ladar's whereabouts, but we started spotting green stones laying along the South River. Maybe you could start your search there. Thank you for the tip. I won't bother your husband. Well, let's go home and sleep. So we got daylight.
How can I help you?
I need a ride home. Let's go follow the river. Well, let's follow the river. Get that out just in case. This looks like bear territory. Oh, there's a cave. Let's go in the cave. Oh, who do we got here? We got a wolf and we got a boar. And we got a wisent. This guy's just hanging out. Oh, look at a bear. He's like one with the animals, that guy. What kind of animal are you? Excuse me? I'm clearly not an animal. I'm a duck. The fluffiest fluffy lamb the world has ever witnessed. I'm not an animal. And you must be a ghost. Leave me be. Hold on a second. I'm looking for a fisherman called Misladar. Misladar. Yes, I believe that's what my flesh was once called. What do you want from it? Your fellow villagers are looking for you. The elections can't be held without your presence. I haven't forgotten about them. I am in constant preparation, can't you see? I'm seeking the aid of my forefathers. They speak to me. Speak to me through wind and leaves, through muzzles and snouts. We're all connected and bound by destiny. Here, grab some blackberries and listen. They'll help make their voices louder. These are no blackberries, but the berries of a deadly nightshade. They're poisonous. Nonsense. Just look at my furry family. Can't you see how calm and happy they are? Don't they look like... do they look like... do they look to you like poisoned? No, they don't. It's the ancestors' magical love coursing through their veins. They're not calm and happy, but sick and dazed. Endless madness. Come back with me to the village. No, that's not going to happen as long as those monsters are still in the loose. I couldn't get past their camp unnoticed. Their eyes glowed in the dark, and their shrieking laugh crumbled stones. Now I see them even with my eyes closed. Oh, how I wish they went away. For pity's sake, I'll make sure the passage is clear. Then you're going with me. Oh, you mean those people over there? I'll ask them politely to let us through. Your mind is in far worse state than I imagined. Fine, I'll deal with the monsters. That's foolish. You won't come back. But I'll bring some berries to your funeral. We'll see about that. Magnus. You stomp like a wisent. Don't be so loud, or you'll scare away all the wildlife. I have a matter to discuss with your group. What seems to be the problem? Could you move your camp? My friend who lives nearby is frightened by your presence. And why would we do you any favors, stranger? Don't tell me you came here on this crazy hermit's behalf. What did he offer you? Fortune telling from fish bowls? Give yourself a break. We are fine where we are and are not going anywhere. How about some coin? Is that enough for you to move a little further away? You can give him 100 coins. The hermit, as you call him, companions are getting uneasy. I wouldn't tease him if I were you. I'll give him $100 to go away. Now you speak my language. We'll be gone soon, don't you worry. Boys, pack your swag. We're leaving. Don't spend it all in one place. Is it just me, or does this water look like it's going slightly uphill? You're back in one piece. You don't have to worry about the hunters, monsters, anymore. My return path to the village has been cleared. Thank you, kind ghost. Now, give me a moment. I need to learn what to do next. It's different than usual. What are you doing? The neighbors are expecting you back in the village. I can't understand what they're saying. I need more time. Who are you talking about? There's no one else here? Be honest with me for a while. Are you insane or just plain stupid? Oh, my. What a bummer. I always have the same problem when I try to have a chat with my porridge. No one is close. No one is here. The spirits of the waterfall sometimes speak in riddles. Did they really create the settlement to help outcasts? Or were they exiles themselves? I need more answers. I need to know my ancestors' motivation. Where are my berries when I need them? I already told you that they aren't berries. You're useless in this state. I have to find a way to detoxify you. Potion of instant cure is needed. I will probably have to go to Piastovia for that, to the herbalist. I don't know that I have any at home. Oh, now he's standing in the waterfall. Who will help me resolve my doubts? Here, take some of that. Should help answer my questions, trust me. Splendid. Where did you get such miraculous stuff? Why does it taste so awful? You want to poison me? Wait, who are you again? Relax, I mean you no harm. I was asked to track you down. I'm the ghost of your deceased brother. I came to guide you. I mean you no harm. Track me down. How much time has passed? Enough to be declared missing in Astoria. How did you end up here in the first place? One day I decided to go fishing up the river, and I was ambushed by a pack of bandits. They were so close to our village. I managed to run towards the nearest cave, which brought me to this small hollow in the waterfall. And not only gave me refuge from the attackers, there was something else here. I grew to like the place very quickly. Just some rocks and murky puddle. I agree it's beautiful. I think your perception was a bit off, but fine. It is beautiful. There were delicious fish, calming sound of the water, and also these strange berries. All of a sudden, the surrounding nature started speaking to me through the voices of my ancestors. I sat there and listened until one day they told me to walk. They've guided me to the same cave that saved my life. I stumbled upon these interesting green stones here. That must have been a sign. The voices were telling me to take part in the upcoming elections. The elections. Has the voting already taken place? I'm not sure. You better pack your things and make your way home until it's not too late. That's why I'm here. I can't go on without you, or at least the evidence of your dead body. I almost screwed everything up. Astoria needs me. Everyone there neglects the possibility of being looted by bandits. I want to change that, and I feel obliged, since it was my ancestors who built the first house in the settlement. Leave the past alone, focus on the here and now. I did not realize your family settled in Astoria. Leave the past alone. Yes, it was a never-ending spiral towards my end. The voices here, or voices helped me explore my history, but they faded every time I came back to Astoria. I need more berries. It's good to see you back on track. Don't waste any more time. That's why you've been going back and forth, bringing various items to your islet. Don't waste any more time. Inform the master of ceremonies or whoever is concerned that I'm alive and will return as soon as I get better. Stay safe and be careful around your animal companions. Sure, I'll send him a raven, no problem. I love delivering messages from neighbor to neighbor because shouting doesn't exist, right? Stay safe. Let's get away from this loud waterfall. So let's report back to Lubomir. There's a lynx over there. So these guys leave anything behind? Well, that's chicory. We can't take that. Torch out. Very dark cave. No bandits around. That's too bad. Greetings. I found the missing fisherman. He should return to the village shortly. So he's still alive. That's surprising, to be honest. But why isn't he here then? I don't like this one bit. I have a feeling that this charlatan is trying to dupe us all. I can bet he planned all this from the beginning. Make a commotion, then disappear into the thin air and get even more attention. Where did you manage to find him? Getting well at the barber surgeon's house. He was attacked by some bandits, and now he's in need of medical attention. He was getting awarded a prize from Castellan to the best soon-to-be warden fisherman in the realm. Near the waterfall south of here, he was doped out of his mind on Nightshade, talking with wild animals and afraid of his own shadow. He went into solitude to contemplate about the growing bandit problem. Soon he'll make his way back. Let's go with that. He should avoid. Can't even talk. He should avoid provoking them. We don't want any bandits around here. Sure, some of us have questionable pasts, and no one is judged by their previous lives in Astoria. But any form of aggression is strictly forbidden, and thus we have no means of defending ourselves against it, really. As for your help, many thanks. You performed your job well. Come see us when the elections begin. There's a lot of preparations to be made. Take care and be well. Wait for next season. Well, I think we'll leave the video here. We gotta wait for next season for the other quest also. Just like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.